And greetings everyone, welcome back, or welcome to Warhammer Online, Return of Reckoning. I did a series of episodes on this a while ago, months ago actually, and I always meant to do a few more, but seeing as it's been so long since I played that character, the Knight of the Blazing Sun, Crescentia, that I think it would be proper to play a new character because I've forgotten most of I kind of forgotten how to play really. So let's just have a look at this at the dwarven starting area, dwarven starting area. This is Okrin. What are we actually? Well, we have grudges, and that's what the dwarves are about. We are an Ironbreaker. Alright. The intro told me we seem to have problems with greenskins. Theric Red Axe.
I've been around a lot longer than you.
Sodic greenskins, mark my word, Ironbreaker. We're going to see every grudge here. Oathbearers. Another Oathbearer, eh? Sent by the old King Grudgebearer himself, are ya? Don't be forgetting your pledge, Okrin. Keep it close, like you're hoarding gold, and we'll see 8 Peaks back in dwarf hands, right where she belongs. Seeing to our oaths begins right here, in the Bitterstone Mine. There's work to be done, and until you're as wise as Longbeard as I am, as wise a Longbeard, as I am, it's my word you'll be heeding. Bad enough them greenskins are sullying the memory of our ancestors, but them hopping bags of fungus with teeth they call squigs are eating our best veins of Bitterstone. Head up the stairs and pass through the tunnel to Goldbrow's Lament. People got lost in these tunnels, so you might want to check your map for the waypoint, killing the ravenous squigs you find there. 4 of them, alright.
Go on with you.
Is that the only quest you got? Yeah. Alright. Let's have a look around. Well, we got orcs. I wonder if you start on the other end, if you decided to play as a greenskin. Oathbearers. Snorri? Oathbrew?
There's work to be done.
There ain't people thriving or dying that can keep an oath or harbour a grudge better than the dwarves. But a grudge ain't a grudge if it's half remembered. We keep the best histories out of any race that's ever walked this world. Make sure no slight is forgotten, nor betrayal forgiven. It's time you beardlings got used to writing a few things down. Those that outlive you are going to need 'em more than ale to keep them stout and bitter. So we'd best give them a few stories as well. Tim Lee Sorensen left a book of his grudges around here on the bench somewhere. Copy a choice passage into your tome of knowledge and then show me what you learned. Okay, find this book lying on the bench nearby. Is it around here somewhere? We'll have a look. Librarian, alright. Crate of cannonballs. Okay, these are benches. There it is, probably. Yeah. Done. Do we have it? No. Yeah, all the add-ons still work. So I have a modified interface right now. A dwarf is only a dwarf and he's got a few grudges. Grudges to give, he's got a bit of fire. I know longbeards that can fight for weeks with nothing more than bitter stories to fill their bellies. This war is going to mean more stories than any dwarf can remember on his own, so keep a record on your travels, Ironbearer. How do you think we dwarves recall the green-skinned crimes or elven betrayal? Even the sharpest minds need remembering every so often. The librarian and their assistants like young Balnir over there will reward you if you gather any tales for them. put down in the great books. I hear he has plenty of coin to give out, so give him your grudges, reveal him your oath, and tell him your stories. Alright. Speak to the librarian? Well, lucky for me.
Quit pouring at my goods and buy something already.
Bitter memories. We dwarves have to remember all that happened to us, so we can settle the score. We've lost holds and hoards all through these mountains, and only our books of grudges and ancient tomes know where to find them all. If you find yourself full of new stories, then be sure to seek out me or my brethren. We'll make certain your tales are copied into the great books, and we'll give you something for your trouble as well.
You won't regret it.
And we leveled up. At Rune Priest. I thought about playing a Rune Priest, but I thought I'd stick to a tanky character. I am a bit of a sucker for the sword and board stuff. They did tell us to go up the stairs. Mailbox? No. Whoop. We'll go in here in a bit, I think. You have discovered Morden's anvil. Seems a bit laggy. I think this is where they want us. For Mordrin and for Bitterstone. Oh! No, you don't. Target is too close. Alright. What about this one? Okay. Guess we're not meant to go here then. A dwarf does not flee. Maybe we have to go down here. Wait, we have a map, of course. Okay. Goldbrow's Lament. Yep. Ekmar.
Grudges that need answering.
See the length of me beard? It's long. That means you'll best hear me out. 'Cause I've been around a lot longer than the likes of you. Fire in the hole.
This is what you got
Blasted
to do.
green skin defiling the mines that carry my father's good name. Coming straight out of the tunnels like the bloody vermin they are. I kept saying we should have blown those tunnels shut years ago. But the need for Bitterstone is too great. Now look at the mess we're in. I'm here to set things right, Okrin. And you're going to lend a hand. I've got the powder set up. All you need to do is blow them tunnels. We'll see that them greenskins have this. What them greenskins have to say after being buried by a ton of rocks and stone. Work your way past the squigs, enter a mine shaft junction, shoot a box there, interact with it, and blow it up.
Time's a wasted.
We shall. We shall. Actually, let me have a look here. I think the sound is a bit low. This might be too loud though. Let's see. Are those squigs? Yep. Toss me axe. Well, that's one of them. Come on. One down. Snotling. Just for good measure. Yeah. Mine shaft collapsed. Where though? Ooh. Let's see if we can find some. I gotta fight something. Aha. We did not see it happen though. Yeah, this game still seems to be getting a lot of updates. Basically every time I boot it up, which, well, admittedly I have not booted it up that many times over the last few months, but every time I do, it does go through a process of patching. I think every week or so they patch something, but my guess is that that is more. Okay, that one seems to have a quest we can hand in over there. Kill collector. Yeah, I think probably has to do with PvP balancing and stuff like that. Maybe certain events.
There's work to be done.
Because I'd be surprised if they'd actually went ahead and filled in some of the. I remember back when I played as Crescentia, the human, we had ran into quite a bit of missing animations in quest lines and such. Fire in the hole. Once this hole echoed with the sounds of picks and hammers, now these jack-jawed greenskins have put an end to that. Mark my words, Ogren, these tunnels won't stay shut for long. Once the vermin are gone, we'll be up to our chins and whiskers in Bitterstone. Up to our chin whiskers in Bitterstone. I have to admit, I'm actually choose one. Gradually restore health. Yeah, that's fine.
Rotakarak will never fall.
Let's go back to the first gentleman we spoke to.
There's grudges that need answering.
Solid greenskins. You ain't done half bad, Ogren. Proved you're a right stout dwarf. Don't go patting yourself in the back just yet, and there's plenty more fight to be had before we can get these mines working again. And we're going to need more than a cart full of precious ore if we plan to forge enough Doomstrikers to retake 8 peaks. We get... Yeah, we'll take the shoes.
Rotakarak will never fall.
Let me face you here. Get a look at that armor of yours. While we've got the forge, them reeking greenskins have got nothing. Always screaming about war they are. Let's give them war. See how they handle 40 pounds of iron fired from the business end of them dwarf cannons. You'll be needing bowls of iron to get this job done, Ogren. Get them, load them up, and send them greenskins packing. Go behind the forge, search the area for crates. Yeah.
Time's a wasting.
Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Alright. Kind of the thing about playing dwarves, right? Whoa! Armor upgrades, well, they do show up. They do show well enough, I guess. I think armor usually looks the best on humanoids. Or the race that closely resembles humans. I think that's kind of the base where they're designed on. And for the other ones, they're kind of squished down or stretched out. Do we actually get the fire cannons? We did with the humans, and that part actually wasn't very good. Okay, well, we've got the balls of iron.
Here's work for you.
Now you've got the right cannonballs to do the job, Ocarin. Filet are willing. We'll see that every last one of them crusty, leather-skinned, knuckle-brained greenskins flattened.
Get yourself a pint and get back in the fight.
Take your fingers out of your ears, Ocarin. That's the sound of victory. You've got the cannonballs and you've earned to go at it. Step up, light the fuse, and watch them cannons roar. That dwarf's stonecraft across the way, it'll stand the blast of 1,000 cannons, sure as Grimnir's axe. It's them greenskins that won't. Have at it. Step on one of the siege weapons and shoot him. I think we'll manage. Yeah. Yeah, clearly kind of the same. Okay, how do we do this? Mouse wheel to adjust power, okay. Wind changes with every shot. Left click to fire. You look mean. Alright. Oh, we leveled up. Did we get all 15 already? Okay, we can get out. Okay, yeah, this one works way better than the human one. The human one takes, I don't know, feels like it takes like a half an hour to get done.
There's grudges that need answering.
Ah, the roar of cannons. Can you smell the spent powder in the air? It's times like these when I'm proud to be a dwarf. Nothing makes a dwarf's throat ache like the lack of proper brew, and killing these greenskin is thirsty work. Your throat must be craving a mug or two, what with all the killing you've done today. What you need is the color of polished gold with a good inch of white, creamy foam that you could float a golden nugget on top of. What was I saying? You need a beer, don't ya? Go and get one, Ocarin. Remember, no dwarf's worth his salt would let them filthy greenskins stand in the way. Go up the stairs. Yep, alright.
Good luck to you.
Go to the inn. We've been there. Oh, we actually have a female dwarf. Thought about it. I usually like playing female characters, but dwarves? I don't know. Sometimes they look okay. I remember the when World of Warcraft introduced the new models, the female dwarves look somewhat nice, I guess. Never played one though. So I'm to speak with you for a beer. Do you smell that? That's greenskin. Keep your blasted head down. Ollison almost shot you between the eyes. It's getting harder to keep that riffraff out of my pub. Not you, you daft Ironbreaker. Them greenskins ain't gonna rest till they get their hands on every last golden delicious drop of my ale. You're here now, and nobody leaves the pickin' goggles unless they've slain a pint or three. Get to drinking.
What you messing about?
It's done. Full-bodied. The colours are newly mined topaz. It's a masterpiece if I say so myself. What is it, you ask? It's beer. And a right magnificent one, too. This ain't your usual sipping lager or gulping ale. This is a restorative draught. Or do you pronounce that drought? That's right. It'll put the curl back in your beard and chafe the chill from your bones. If you're thinking of dying, it'll chase all doom away. This here drought is going to keep the lads fighting. And with fighting going on at the gates of Acheron, I'm sure some of the lads could use a taste. Take some of this Take some of this to them and give them a drink. Their backs will be strong as stone in an instant. Leaving the pub, go down the stairs and then to the right. Enter the Barren Reach, seek out 3 wounded dwarves and interact with them. Go down the stairs and then to the right. Let's do this first, then we'll speak to some other people. To the right. So now we have to go here, I guess. Yeah. You've discovered Barren Reach. Brawny Gritson. I guess we should.
I've been around a lot longer than you.
That filthy greenskin shot me. His arrow pierced my ass. I just know it. That's it for me. I'm a goner. Right in the buttocks. Pull your head clear of your backside, Ironbreaker. That's Green Menace, this quick herder they call Ironclaw. It's liable to have you bit in two if you're not careful. He's one of that. He's the one that nearly killed me and my lads on the way to the bridge. A right evil little green screen. Cracking the whip on him Squigs. Squigs is more teeth than brains if you ask me, but liable to bounce you flat just the same. That Slayer, name of accent, went after him. And I haven't seen him since. If Boar couldn't put an end to the creature, I'm not sure anyone could. Search the Barren Reach for the Iron Claw, Squig, herder, and kill him. When finished, exit to the east, search for the ancestors, watch for Slayer Boar accent, speak to him if you find him. Alright.
Go on with you.
I actually read, not the whole book, but I did. I'm gonna move my screen a bit closer. I think I'm having a bit trouble reading because I'm a bit far away from the screen. Or I'm just bad at reading. That might be the problem. I don't know. Dirty green beasties. Oh, we have new ability. What's this? Guarded attack field by itself. Oh, this is the enemy that we needed to get, actually. Right, I was talking about the Witch Hunter. What is that book called? I can't see it from here. Gotrek and the human companion of his. There you have a wounded kinsman. So yeah, here's a kind of an example of where I'm kind of getting the feeling we're missing an animation. So I think somebody actually, this is all going months back now, but somebody commented that I think kind of the story was that this might have been the case for the original service as well. It might have never worked properly. Which might just be a sign of the times, really. I mean, this kind of first wave of would you call this? Well, it's not really the first wave of MMOs. First wave would be kind of Ultima and EverQuest, I guess. And I forgot the name of it. But yeah, maybe they just decided to not have them be animated, because then they it would cause problems with too many people attempting to do the quest. So it might have always worked like that. I don't know. But it's kind of a shame when you don't actually see a result of what you're doing. But yeah, that part of the book, that book I read with Slayer Gotrek was it's pretty fun read. It's very snappy. They really don't waste any time on fluff.
Here's work for you.
Belly up for a pint. They came out of the mines, blindsided me and my lads, nearly killed a lot of us. What's this then? Eisenbjorn's healing draught? Is it? Well, Buckman's XXXXXXX. It's like the old cartoons. Would be spot on. But I guess this'll do in a pinch. You've got my thanks, Ockran. Mine and that of my lads. Matter of fact, once I get this ill in me, I'll kill a lot of them dirty green beasties in your name. Thank you. A belt? Yeah. I'll take the belt.
Kill the lot of them.
I guess we're wearing the belt right away, aren't we? No, we're not. Wait, why don't I have the belt? Was that a quest we accepted or completed? Yeah, we completed it. Where's my belt? No. Okay. Yeah, boar accent. Axe-hand. The thing I don't understand though is that what I got from that book was that Slayers are kind of outcasts. So it seems weird to me that you can play as a Slayer and just... Or maybe Slayers start somewhere else? I don't know. Yeah, from... Whoa! Yeah, the book kind of made it seem like Gotrek did something wrong. I don't know if it was revealed what he did yet. I think it was. I might have forgotten. Yeah, I believe he was just sent away, really, kind of shunned from the dwarves, and he's kind of meant to what's the word? To kind of pay for his sins. He has to die in battle, in a blaze of glory, basically. That's the only way he can recover from what he's done.
I am glad you are here.
Eladial Windweaver. What I would not give to set my eyes upon the evergreen forest of Ulthuan once again.
Here is the problem.
Dunce. Stubborn fools, I warned them against such headstrong actions. The caverns of this place have long been a home to denizens of the dark. Further scouting would have been a prudent measure. They have brought this doom upon themselves. Goblin tunnel beneath our feet as we speak. They have made progress in the caverns to the north and will destroy these dwarves unless we stop them. They will not listen to me. These stout people find my tongue too gilded for their ears. Perhaps you can deliver the message in my stead. They might listen to you. Leaving the pub, travel down the stairs to the right and enter Baron Reach. Kill a goblin digger and return his robes to Borger Firensen, who is located on the battlements near Helga, the huge dwarf cannon.
Blessings upon you.
Again, I do like it when maybe at some point this game was meant not to have quest trackers, but I like the fact when games go out of their way to actually explain to you where you have to go, because then you could choose not to use quest trackers, kind of make the experience a bit more immersive. It is my faith in the Empire that brings me to this place.
Plenty of work to be done.
The cold tears through me, Oghren, chilling me to my very soul. Do you not feel it? Since the time of Kurgan Ironbeard, my people and the dwarves have been the staunchest of allies. Yet here I sit, sapped of my power, unable to aid myself, let alone the dwarves. While the dwarves bend magical runes to their will, we wizards depend on the winds of magic. Akshai, the wind of fire, has forsaken me. If I am to battle alongside the dwarves, I will need something to ignite my soul. Speak with the brewmaster.
Now get on with it.
That is just this gentleman. I need something for my human friend. You look familiar. Have I ever thrown you out of my pub before?
Keep your wits about you.
First a Ponzi wine-drinking elf, now we've got a mopping mandling pestering anyone who passes through the door. Cold, is he? He's never been to the underway. The cold there is so bitter that your fingers and toes will break clean off. Poor old Mum never did walk the same. I guess we can lend a hand to the wizard. After all, he did come a long way to honor the bond that Sigmar and Kurgan made so long ago. Any manling what honors his ancestors is as good as a dwarf when it comes to drinking. Let's see, I'll be needing a bit of bitter stone. There's a special brew of mine that Morden himself has given me leave. He's given me leave to brew for our fighting force. And it may be what this here manling needs to stoke his furnace. Right click ore piles. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we've already seen one of those. So I think this is still present. If I have my weapon sheathed and I attack something. Nope, okay, he takes them out. Good. That is a very tough rat. But we managed. I think it's at some times when you've actually sheathed your weapons and you go and attack something, you go into unarmed mode, which is a bit silly. It was even worse with the human we were playing as. She would do the cower emotion as well, for some reason. Oh, and off I am again. Yeah, need to go here. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this game being a private server. That it's a shame and a blessing at the same time, right? It's like it's a shame that this game is not really officially supported. But at the same time, looking at the state of some of the other MMOs from this era, the state that they're in right now, it's kind of a blessing that, you know, if it's being run by fans, they won't mess it up too much. Something like they've not. If it was still like running on an official server, chances are it would have some horrible monetization going on. So at least that's the blessing. Bitterstone. It's a powerful ingredient in many dwarf runes, if used sparingly. It's a welcome addition to a mug of barley brew on a cold evening. Barley brew. I'll just add this silver of bitterstone and a dash of powdered fire drake. Now that's the stuff. This is what we call fire brew. Here under the mountain, this stuff will even grow hair on the glabrous chest of an elf.
Remember your ancestors.
He's done a fair share of killing already. Here, give him a mug of fire brew on the house. This will stoke them fiery winds or whatever nonsense he was going on about. And we get die. Alright. Well, sir, we have your
At long last.
fire brew. What is that odor? The smell of sulfur and ash. It reminds me of my home in Altdorf. I can only hope the bright college still stands. We too are at war, my friend. Did you know that? The forces of chaos march from the northern waste, and they will not stop until the whole of the empire is in ruin. It appears this chill has affected my mood as well. Let's have this fire brew, Okran. I feel the same need to make my blazing power known to these greenskins. Shadow or graveyard? Graveyard.
Keep to the road.
Alright, well. Glad to have been of help. How do we look when we salute? Ha! Right, we need. Right. We have to prove that the goblins are an issue as well, not just the greenskins, I suppose. Let's do that. Maybe at the end of that we'll I'll call it. There we go. There we go, now we're fighting unarmed. See? We have to take it back up, right? Oh, no, we... Yeah, could. Whoop. Who do we have to speak to? Aha.
Rockrum Gridstone.
Oh right, it was talking about this thing.
Elgar.
Oh, we have to speak to him.
Oi.
I will never forget the day they took me sweet Helga from me. Wait. This is not... You have a quest. This is not a hand-in. I'll talk to you some other point. I keep forgetting that green is a quest, orange is a hand-in. Seems a bit backwards to me, but it's fine. What's that odor? Goblins? Mordrin was right. He said them greenskins burrowed into the hold years ago, and you proved him right. The High King was right to put Mordrin's Bitterstone in charge of taking back his family's mine. Mordrin knows the worth of Bitterstone better than anyone. Well, I'll be a short beard. That Windweaver fella had the truth of it. We've had our differences, but so that's for sure. Elf folk took beards from our kind, and we took their king's crown from atop his lifeless head. Grungry knows. There's still grudges that need settling, and a dwarf's anger burns slow. Tell Windweaver that, if you would, we'll listen to him when he's got something worth saying. For now. Okay, return to him, and we'll get trophies. Alright, let's go back to him. So I could actually just ride my my mule, right? Wait, don't we actually... There we go.
Destiny has chosen you.
Your mission was a success. It is high time that dwarves heeded the wisdom of the elves. Both of our people have made regrettable errors in the centuries past, but the time for petty arguments is long gone. Once, a long time ago, elves and dwarves were allies. There is no reason that such time cannot come to pass once more. If our peoples are to survive, we will have to learn to trust one another. Lothan risks much by allying with men and dwarves. My homeland is ravaged by the Dark Elves, my misbegotten kin, and while I would be of better use defending Uthian, I will honor our agreement and I will fight here in Ekrond. Choose one. So this one's very specialized to Ironbreaker dwarves, so let's pick that one.
Remember your duty.
My duty, you say? Okay, I'm not sure where that went. Yeah, it's fine. Brags, lockouts? No. Okay, there's no more quests around here. Right. I'll leave it at here for now. I think I'll do a few more quests. I'm not planning to do a whole bunch of episodes on this character, but maybe just part of the first area or the first area. I don't know quite how big it is, how far along we're meant to go. Does it actually tell us? Rank 5 to 9. Okay, we're already rank 3, so or rank 4? I don't know. 3. All right. Anyway, yeah. Thank you for watching, and farewell for now.